Here's an example of the type of property that I love to invest in, and it's one of the properties that I bought for one of my clients in Newcastle. The property was purchased for $1 million. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 4-car space home on a 630 square meter block in Charlestown. Now, if you don't know where Charlestown's located, it's smack bang right in the middle of Newcastle and Lake Macquarie. Geographically, it's close to everything. Where this property is located in particular is on a quiet street just behind Charlestown Square. Here's your main living area. Kitchen, which is completely usable how it is, but it's got that potential to renovate it later on. Second living area, master bedroom with the ensuite. Here's a close-up of the ensuite, and here's your master bathroom. Now, what I love about the inside of this property, and you might not be able to tell in the photos, or maybe you can, but the property was looked after really well by the previous owners. Although it's original, it's like it was brand new. Meaning, we could rent it out perfectly fine the way it was, but with it being in original condition, we could still go in there and do a nice cosmetic renovation to uplift its value even more. Being a 630 square meter block as well, with side access, means you can also put a granny flat out the back. So now we can cosmetically renovate the inside, but we're also able to put a granny flat out the back. Now the house also has a double garage underneath. So by putting a driveway to the granny flat at the back, we're not actually getting rid of any car space for the front house. The house is also in a high owner-occupied marketplace, blue chip suburb, so it's ticking all the boxes so far. Now let's look at the numbers. So capital growth rate at around 12.5% per annum over the last 10 years, so long-term and consistent growth. Rental yield at 3.95%, which is slightly on the lower side with just the front house. Once we put the granny flat out the back, that jumps up to a 5.85% yield, which is really good. So by buying this house, we can manufacture equity through a cosmetic renovation on the inside, and we can also manufacture rental yield by putting a granny flat out the back.